Hi, I'm Katie from Dearly Beloved Bakery, and today I'll be showing you how to make some really lovely Rocky Road cupcakes. So we're going to be using some really lovely vegan marshmallows, and these are really nice, and they're going to be decorating all the cupcakes. But first I'm going to just show you how to make the actual batter. So in here I've got all our dry ingredients, which is 2 cups of flour, 1 heaped teaspoon of baking powder, and some really nice cocoa powder, and there's 1/4 of a cup of the cocoa, and that's all going in first of all, and you can give that a little bit of a mix just to get it all sort of mixed up. And then we're going to add our wet ingredients. So we've got in here some soya milk, but you can use any type of milk that you prefer, rice milk or a nut milk, anything like that. But we've got 1 cup and a third, so 1 cup and a third of the soy milk, so that's going in. And then in here I've got a flavourless oil. This is sunflower oil, but you could use rapeseed oil, or if you're in America that would be canola oil. So that's going in, and that is a 1/3 cup of that. And that's going in. Sorry, that was 2/3 oil. 2/3 cup, and that's going in. And then we need to add the sugar, and in here there's a cup of unrefined sugar, and that's just going in. And just going to mix all that up. It's quite a thick batter. And then basically this is your basic cupcake batter, and then you get to add all the lovely treats that go into the Rocky Road. So there we go, so that's basically now mixed. So it's quite a thick mix, but it'll be really nice and fluffy when it's cooked. So in here I've got some digestives, and I've just crumbled them up, but into sort of bite-sized pieces, because otherwise they'll disappear in the cupcakes. So I'm just going to add some of those to it. I would say it's probably about 1/2 cup of the Digestive Biscuits, and they'll sort of crumble up a bit when you pop them in there anyway. So they're going in. And then in here I've got some nice chunks of chocolate, but I might put those in at the end because they're a little bit big. In here I've got some hazelnuts, and I've also got some really nice little honeycomb pieces, and I just got them from my supermarket. And this is really starting to look more like Rocky Road now. Really super yummy. And then no Rocky Road is complete without some of our marshmallows, so you can get them open. Is always fun. I've got these ones, and these are a mixture of the vanilla, and I think they're strawberry ones as well, but these are vegan ones, and they tend to be really good. These are slightly cheaper than the sweet vegan ones, and seem to be a bit more readily available as well now, but I'm just sort of putting those in. And we want to keep some for decoration, so keep some back. All nice and gooey and sticky, and as that cooks they're going to be really gooey and lovely. So we're going to mix that in, and this will make at least 12 cupcakes, so perfect, just the right amount when you're watching Netflix. So I've got 2 teaspoons, and we're going to start putting that in our little cupcake cases. Try not to get it everywhere. And you want to fill the cupcake cases about 2/3 full. And then just going to put them all in. Show you one more, because I'm sure you know how to fill a cupcake case. And then what I'm going to do is, just with our nice big chunks of chocolate, I'm going to put one just right in the middle of each cupcake, like that. So there'll be a nice gooey chocolate surprise when you bake them. So these are the ones I've got to be filled up, and then they'll go in the oven at about 190. You want to preheat your oven for about 10 minutes before you put them in. That's the key to getting a really good rise in your vegan cakes. Yeah, so preheat it for about 10 minutes, and then these will go in for about 25 minutes at 190. And then to check that they're done, get a knife and just pop it in the middle of them, bring it out. If there's no like little cake crumbs or any smears on it, then they're cooked. So these are going to go in the oven. Right, so now we've cooked them, and here they are. And yes, there is one less than I baked because I had to try one, but they're all nice and cool now, so that we can ice them. So I've made up some icing, and this is literally 2.5 cups of icing sugar with 1/4 of margarine and then 1/4 of soy milk. If it's a little bit too thick, you can add some more soy milk. If it's a little bit too, loose, you can add a little bit more icing sugar to it. But you want it to be quite thick, so it can hold all the yummy toppings that we're going to be adding on it. So I'm going to show you a really simple and easy way to make a piping bag if you don't have one at home. And this is just some baking paper. And I've cut off a nice little rectangle, and then all you have to do is get a nice sharp edge, and you just fold like a little triangle, and then fold it again, and then fold it again, and you just want to keep that point nice and sharp, and just go all the way around, and then a little bit too big. All the way round, and then you've got a little piping bag, and you just open it up like that. And I mean, obviously this piping bag won't have all the sort of fancy edging, but you can just get a nice pipe on it if you don't own a piping bag, which I think is pretty cool. So I'm just loading in some of this icing here, and then you want to leave a little bit of a gap at the top so it doesn't come out all of your fingers, and then you just want to wrap it round nice and tight, and maybe a little bit of excess come out, but that's fine. And then what we want to do is get it right down to the end like this, and what we're going to do is we're just going to trim off a nice end like that so that we can pipe our cupcakes. So now, just get rid of this bit of icing that's on my hand. This is one of our cupcakes, obviously, and what we're going to do is we're just going to pipe round like this, and we're going to just do a nice sort of whippy design. Just keep the pressure going on the cake, on the piping bag even, and then up into a little one like that. And then to decorate, I've got some really nice melted chocolate, and this is going to be absolutely delicious, and we're just going to dribble some of that over the top. Obviously you can do this a little bit neater and nicer, and my next door neighbour has decided to do the gardening. Don't know if you can hear that. And then all our marshmallows and treats can go on here. You can just load these up. A nice bit of biscuit, some more of our honeycomb. I mean, just pile it on, literally, because Rocky Road is all about indulgence and yummy. Keep finding different bits and bobs. So there you go, that's one of our little cupcakes. I'm going to pipe the rest of these now, and yeah, I hope you enjoy our Rocky Road cupcakes. Join us all throughout September for Vegan Mofo. I'll be trying to blog every single day of the week. I might have weekends off, as I have to run my bakery as well. But follow me, follow everyone else who's joining in on it, and remember to try and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have enjoyed this video, and have a look at our blog and Facebook page, and everything will be down below in the links. Okay, bye!